Nothing but them raps, the clothes on my back, them L-dogs. Nothing but them blacks. The A, with a black man is debonair. I'm talking about a black man's heaven here. Shorty, we going where the destination is manifested. We learn how to collect reparations and invest it. I went from dressing the coldest to catching the COVID, to blessed with success to promote it, to just go.
Yeah, buddy, you ready or not? Don't really care if you was or you wasn't LeBron. From now on, I'm calling the shots. I don't really care about your hating little daddy LeBron. Your mammy's a pity. Anytime I get beside myself, I remind myself from Think I gotta go through. I don't like therapists, I don't like most. You love me, my go-to. Love a thing blind on top like Goku. Just left Nobu, back in my dojo. Channel like Aura, got the whole Roku. Been big dog for the Tether Road, told you. Wait, don't even know you. Step right, I'm a long trip. Look at my VIP. Snack of my. One brick, one miss. Rich took his check out. We talking start like ball high, pretty face guy like, bruh, how do I exist? In the gym every day, I'm a miss. So my daddy like, boy, don't blow my assist. I got it. Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this. You gonna blow it. Them, they not important. Me, I'm the one goated. 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 Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this. You gonna blow it. Them, they not important. Me, I'm the one goated. 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 Just don't touch me, you're ugly. Just don't touch me, you're ugly. Bro, I'm godlike, I'm judgy. I can't touch this girl, she musty. Bro, you flexing on IG. People like you disgust me. Just don't touch me, you're ugly. Just don't touch me, you're ugly. These women love me, bro, they tryna me. That's the wrong way, back your buddy, if you get lucky, it'll get yucky. Little buddy touch me, I can turn auntie into a I'm in the S5 facing comfy, cause I can't name that guy burn me, dummy. Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this. You gonna blow it. Them, they not important. I'm the one goated. Me, I'm the one goated. Me, I'm the one goated. Me, I'm the one goated. Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this. You gonna blow it. Them, they not important. Me, I'm the one goated. 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 I got it.
Broken glass of a bottle makes a Jagger rock.
This is a city that's hosted more Super Bowls than almost anybody else. And, oh yeah, Brock, they've won a couple of their own along the way, too. We're in the home of the Buccaneers, Tampa, Florida, and Raymond James Stadium. Here's Tyler Bass to get this one started. And off we go in Monday Night Prime Time. Calvin Austin on the return. They'll bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. On the give, it's Garindo. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Second and 6 coming up here.
Alert!
They'll go right back to Garindo. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short third down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
Alert! Look out! Allen fires out wide, complete. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Offense in the hurry up here. Now a give to Guerrero. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
You know what I love about that play call? It was simple. Nobody overthinking on the sideline or out on the field. Just an offense going to work and moving those chains.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Now Allen off the play action. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Cardinals will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate. In this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth, who's going to respond next?
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Here's Brown again. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead? Did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
Let's go now.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Putting a receiver in motion. They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Has a man. It's Brown. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Willis looking to throw. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. Offense up to the line fast. Another try following the sack. Culp with a catch. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's a Cardinals 1st down. Moving the ball very well out of the gate here. It's set up now at the 26.
Here we go. Here we go.
To throw, here's Willis. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. Trying again, following the sack. On the move, headed right. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Cardinals have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Bass now to kick this away. On the return, here comes Austin. Return's looking good so far. They'll take over at the 39-yard line. Nice return there. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Garindo running between the tackles. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Has him on the quick hitter. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
You'll often hear it said, in my life experience, it's true, the NFL is a game of matchups, so much more than any level. And these tight ends, we see it time and again, are such a matchup nightmare down the field.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Gonna keep this one and go. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
It's about the simplest play in the playbook, and they execute it like it was drawn up. That push gets them the first down.
Trying an inside give to Garindo. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Working quickly here. Here's Garindo again. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Only a yard on the pickup, so that's going to bring them to 3rd down and 3.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Allen on 3rd and short. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Second down now, 7 to go. Now a give to Garindo, running left. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the 1st down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
All set up now for 1st and 10.
Stop. Hey, tight.
Trying it left side with Gurindo. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. Play action now. Allen. Has it in close. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Cardi has it all teed up and ready to send it away. On the return, here comes Kene Nwangwu. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And in great shape after that return. He's across the 35 before going out. The Cardinals with some nice field position to start off this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Throwing is Willis. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
To get home and hit and impact the quarterback at this level, well, typically you got to do what this defense is doing. And that's keeping an offense off balance. Change up your looks. Rotate your personnel. Throw in some wrinkles. And once again, go hit that quarterback.
That's incomplete left side.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Let's go. Sandy Ryan.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's on the move. Oh, he's going to run for it. So a timely moment for a big play, and they get the first on 3rd and 19.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the 1st down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Here's Willis to the air. He'll get this one to Brown. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once. I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
Willis to throw it. That's complete. Here's Brown. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Arizona.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Here's Willis. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Complete on the option. And in for the Arizona touchdown. He hung in there as long as he could. A lot of quarterbacks would have bailed out. And it was what you talk about, Brock, that courage that kept the chance for the touchdown alive.
Yeah, that touchdown's going to show up on his stat sheet making the catch, or the quarterback stat sheet for making the throw. But hey, can we put some touchdowns up there for the big boys up front? It was their blocking and buying of time for that play that led to the score.
Bass now to kick this away. Starting from the 5. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. They've got first down from the 31. On the carry, it's Garindo. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Short pass brought in. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. He'll try the right side with Garindo. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Halfway there on first down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from Raymond James. And it's the Buccaneers facing 2nd and 5.
Stay tight, tight, tight. That's it.
Now Garindo. A lot of grass ahead. And they can't chop to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
Five wide. Look out.
They'll run here with Garindo. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Offense to the line for second down.
Middle. What's that?
Allen setting up play action. Catch is made down the right sideline. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
56. Alert. Look out.
This is Garindo. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Second and goal coming up from the 7. They'll run. It's Guerrero. And he's going to haul it in for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers earn the chance to tie before halftime. Isaac Guerrero with the touchdown. Point after converted from Cardi. And the Buccaneers tie things up at 14. Cardi has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Wangu now to return. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for first down. Willis now. He fires one deep down the middle. Big gain downfield. Finds a seam left side. He's off to the races. He does it. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals take the lead just before halftime. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Bass now to kick this away. He's going to field this at the 2. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. Working from the gun, it's Allen. And he's touched down after a nice pickup there to get the first. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
Okay, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
That's completed right side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. Ball spotted on that right hash, 53 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Huard with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter.
Joshua Cardi to kick off.
The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Wangu now to return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. They're out and set, 1st and 10. From the gun, a give to Brown. This is ahead for about 5. Will Anderson Jr. in on the stop. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run again with Brown. And he's swallowed up in the middle. No gain on the run. Frankie Luvu there for the tackle. No gain on the play, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
From the gun on 3rd down. Escapes the pocket. Into the hands of Colt. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Handoff headed left to Brown. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Okay, that's a run that's whole helm on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Fits it through the middle. It's an Arizona touchdown! The Cardinals grow the lead coming out of halftime. Basson for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cardinals drive their lead to 11. Bass now to kick this away. On the return, here comes Austin. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. On the give, it's Garindo. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Half 85.
A tight end in motion now.
What's that?
From the 32. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Allen on third down. It's tipped away and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up fourth down. The Buccaneers out and into punt formation. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. He has it at the 22. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. Nice moves on the return. He gets 17 out of it. And it'll be Cardinals football. New set of downs for him at the 38. Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And this is a nice gain that stopped at the 47. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. And in motion, out of the slot. Brown on the inside give. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. Has a hole left, room to run. Dives for the end zone, and he makes it. Touchdown! The Cardinals stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Bass now to kick this away. On the return, here comes Austin. He stopped on the return at the 27. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Garindo. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. They'll go right back to Garindo. There he goes on the right side. Works the sideline inside the 35. And they will score. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Isaac Garindo with the touchdown. Cardi with the extra point. And the Buccaneers make it an 11-point ball game. Cardi has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Wangu now to return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Brown. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Offense in the hurry up here. Here's Brown again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
First and 10 from the 41.
Let's go.
Willis. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Let's see what they dial up on a second and very long. They send a receiver in motion right. Another try following the sack. Complete out to the right. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. And for the Buccaneers, it's a nickel look. Third down coming. The Cardinals decided to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Third and 4 coming up now. To throw, here's Willis. Has a man, it's Brown. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. A give left side to Brown. And he gets some good yardage down to the 42. Offense up to the line fast. A run with Brown. And he's able to get this down to the 36. That one gains 7. And that's a Cardinals first down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Only 1 quarter remains in our final game of the week. That's the end of the third. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the fourth. First down, ball at the 36. Now a give. It's Brown headed right. And they'll make the stop after a small push to the 34. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
70 Lions.
On the handoff, this is Brown. And he found a gap to take this down to the 28. That's going to go down as a gain of 7. Now they're going to have 3rd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
3rd and just 2 to go. A give now to Brown. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
From the red zone now. Buying some time right. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Deron Bland has it.
I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go. Touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh, no! Give me that one back! Because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw, and even more so, picked it off.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Now a give to Garindo. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
When you call that first down running play, you don't always expect to get those kind of yards. They'll take that every single time.
They're set up at the 35 now. Going to the ground again on 1st. And solid running there gets him forward to the 39-yard line. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's Garindo again. And it's a rare defensive win on the ground. He's caught at the line. Looks like no gain on 2nd down, and that leads us to 3rd and 6.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Cardinals going nickel here, 3rd down. Now Allen going to the air. Complete beyond the marker. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Trying it left side with Garindo. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Cardinals side of the field. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Alert!
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Nearly intercepted. Ooh, he almost had it. Couldn't bring it in. Incomplete. That brings up 3rd down.
Gosh, you could just almost feel his eyes up here, Kate, getting huge, right? He was envisioning the return, and he simply dropped it. Got to secure that pick before you think of anything else.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Half. Look out!
That one's out and cut on the right side. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Allen fires out wide, complete. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 28-yard line.
Garindo running between the tackles. Nice run across the 15. And he's all the way down to the 10-yard line. They get 19, and now they're going to have first and goal.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. This throw is cut. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. It's second and goal.
Second and goal at the 9-yard line.
Trying an inside give to Garindo. And he's able to fight this down to the 2. 7 yards that time, and now it's going to be third and goal.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Buccaneers now within one score in the fourth. Josh Allen the touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. Big moment coming up here for the Buccaneers. They're going for 2. Allen looking to throw this. And they get the 2-point conversion. He's in the lead, only a field goal now. Critical 2-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A 3-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there, but get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
Wangu now to return. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20.
The Cardinals take over a first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
They're out and set, first and 10.
Let's go now.
On the ground, Brown. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Cardinals holding on to a field goal lead. Second and 6 coming up here. Slot man motioned over. They'll run again with Brown. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running. First down, and they go right back to him. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
From the gun, a give to Brown. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Tampa spends its second timeout now. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And this run doesn't quite reach enemy territory. Tackled at midfield. The defense takes its third and final timeout. Lining up to take a knee on second down. Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee.
This is situational football at its best. There's still some time left to bleed off the clock, but the really important thing here is you've got to bleed every second of that clock that you can.
They can't end it with a knee, but this would run out some clock. He goes to a knee as time winds down in this one.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So the Cardinals get to fly home as winners on the road. And just a week after being soundly defeated, they're back out there playing a much better brand of football. Short memories prevail, Brock, as they move